What's up, fam? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on IE Network to send the Heaven Hollywood Report. And let's get to it. And Drake and SZA, the numbers are in. And what they did was just confirm everything I've been telling y'all. The Drake and SZA record comes in at number one. Slime You Out is number one. Beats out Paint the Town Red, which came in at number two. And SZA is also number three at Snooze. Now, let me tell you the actual numbers, because everyone says it's number one, so nobody cares. Let me tell you the actual numbers. 2,000 sales. 32.6 million streams. And 5.2 million airplay. Just to put into perspective, okay? Put into perspective. Paint the Town Red sold 7.8K in sales. That is, it's what? Fifth week? Week on charts, 7th. This is the 7th week on the charts for Paint the Town Red. And in this week, 7.8K sales. And Slime You Out first week is 2K sales. Streams, 7 million more streams for Slime You Out, 33.1 to 26.4. Airplay, Doja Cat, 44.8 million on Airplay, 5.3 million for Slime You Out. Right? So the percentage of Airplay for the sales is 24%. The percentage for Drake's song is only 3%. And then Drake still ends up with 245.2K units. And Doja Cat ends up with 179.2. How this works, I have no idea how they work these charts. But as I said, airplay does not mean as much. And streaming, even though it's really only 7 million more streams, because most of sales came from streams, you develop points. He got 245 points for that. I mean, he actually ended up with 253 points and Doja Cat 238. 2,000 sales. So when y'all go back and you start talking about, oh, Doja Cat only sold 55K. Drake sold 2,000, had 2,000 sales, and he's number one. So this structure is all about streams. Bongos had more sales this week, and this is what, week number 3? Bongos had more sales on the charts than Slime You Out. Well, this is week 2. Bongos drops down, I think, to 29 or 39, something like that. So Bongos, let's see. Bongos is 29, drops 15 slots, but it had 3K sales. Still sold more than the Drake and SZA record, and have more airplay. And this is why I say sales don't mean nothing no more. Right? Sales don't mean anything anymore. And look at Rod Wave. Rod Wave is going to sell 137K first week. But do you hear anybody talk about the Rod Wave album? Do you hear anybody talk about Rod Wave? But everybody's talking about the Doja Cat album. So, like I said, man, these sale numbers, they don't mean nothing no more. It's all about your fan base. That only thing that means is she has an inconsistent fan base. It doesn't mean that the album was garbage. It's just that she has an inconsistent fan base and people are no longer really buying albums. It's only the big stars. It's only the big stars. Even though Rod Wave sold 137K in the first week, and Doja Cat's only selling 55, I guarantee you, in the long haul, Doja Cat's album will sell more than Rod Wave's. We can put some money on it if you like. By this time next year, if you check the numbers, I'll be willing to guarantee, I won't even say it won't have to take a year, 6 months. 6 months from now, if you check how many units Rod Wave has sold, I guarantee you he's a very good first 2-week artist. But after about the third or fourth week, he starts to tail off, where Doja Cat just gets stronger as the weeks go on. So Drake and SZA will run across some of the things that they're saying about Drake and SZA. So let's see. SZA becomes the first artist in 2023 with multiple number ones. All right. Drake ends up breaking, tying the record. He now has what, 12 number ones? Right, so I believe he ends up tying with a whole bunch of other artists. I'm going to see here some of the things they're saying. Let's see. So it says Drake is now only one number one hit away from tying Michael Jackson as the male solo artist with the most number ones in Hot 100 history. Drake ties BTS as the artist with the most number one songs on the Hot 100 in the 2020s decade. And that's 6 each. Wow. Yep, he's now got 12. And like I said, SZA is the first artist with multiple number one in 2023. Her song is also number 3 as well. And Drake tied the Supremes and Madonna for the 6 most number one singles in Hot 100 history with 12. And once he gets to 13, he'll break Michael Jackson's record for the male with the most number ones. But again, look at the numbers in which they did it. Look at the numbers in which they did it. So I don't ever want to hear anything about, this flop. If it's 2,000 sales. It's 2,000 sales. A lot of other stuff has to come into play for that song to go number one on 2,000 sales. All right, so this just proves my point. It's all about streaming. It's all about streaming. It's not about sales. Streaming, and actually it looks like the least amount of radio play that you have, the better off you are. Congratulations to SZA also. She's got the number 3 song with Snooze. So let me know what y'all think about the Drake song with SZA. I'm sorry. I think the song is garbage, but it's going to come number 1, so no one's going to say it's garbage. People don't listen to music anymore. They just look at numbers.